Hey guys, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me this morning and requesting your free video. So today we're going to go over a few tips that you guys can apply right away that's going to help improve your online presence and capture even more leads. Now, nearly 70% of your organic leads will come from your website, so it is important that your website be properly optimized. Now, you guys are doing a really great job in many areas. You got a great design. You have separate pages for each of your services. Let's see. You're servicing multiple areas and have separate service area pages. You're focused on buyer intent local keywords, which is awesome. We do have a little bit of content here. You've got interlinking between pages, which is great. That helps your SEO. I would say you probably don't have enough content though. Google wants your homepage to have a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words. You might be pretty close, but you definitely want to be closer to the 1,500 or more, depending on what your competitors are doing, and focus that content around the local buyer intent keywords for each of the services that you perform. Your homepage should be like a mini summary of each of those services with their own unique keywords and content. On all of your pages throughout your entire website have to have their own unique content. It cannot be duplicated. So the biggest problem I have on your website are these service area pages. If you actually go to these pages, they're exactly the same. They're pretty much a duplicate of your home page with just changing out the location. All the content is exactly the same minus the location. And you also don't have the duplication in here as well that you need for those keywords to be picked up. And because this is duplicated content, Google is not indexing your website properly. So you are not being indexed for a lot of your keywords and you're not being found. And so if you actually look at all of these different pages, you're going to see exactly what I'm saying. They're all identical. Now, these service area pages should be like a home page with summaries of each of your services, but it needs to be focused around the local buyer intent keywords for each service, and it has to be all original content so that you can be indexed and be found in those areas. You're doing very well for mold remediation, but there are other services you're not ranking for, and one of your top competitors in waterproofing is Raleigh Waterproofing. I do not like this website design at all. It is awful. But they do have separate pages for each service. It does not appear that they have service area pages, so they are missing the boat on that. They are going after the local waterproofing, local buyer intent keywords. They do have a little bit of content, but not quite what Google wants. I think these guys should be super easy for you guys to beat for your waterproofing. You would just have to have better content and keyword strategy, and then making sure that you're supporting it with your SEO, which I know you guys are clearly doing. You clearly have SEO going on because you are ranking for a lot of your mold keywords for Raleigh. But your domain rating is only a 0.6 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google really doesn't trust your website, and that's because you're referring domains and backlinks. Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain. So anything extra they look at as spam. And not all links are created equal, so you want to make sure you're only getting the high quality links, which are directly related to your industry and services. And you also want to make sure that they are do follow links, because do follows share the power of the higher ranking sites. But if we look here, only 21 of your referring domains are do follows, which means only 21 out of 300 backlinks are doing anything remotely to help you guys. You have been indexed for over 400 keywords, and you are getting about 300 people to your website a month. So that is pretty good. But you are missing out on your service areas and your other keywords. You're doing great on your mold remediation and stuff. But when it comes to your other services and other locations, a lot of them aren't even listed in your keywords, or there's several pages back. So you definitely need to work on those service area pages so you can be found for your services in those areas as well. If we look at your competitor, they also have a pretty low rating. They have 272 backlinks with 124 referring domains, but they have 101 do follows. So you would have to beat their 101 referring domains in quality as well as quantity. They've got over 400 keywords, and they're only getting about 72 people to their website because they are missing the boat on quite a bit. But they are outranking you in waterproofing because they are actually listed in the first position on the first page. So there's just a few things that you guys need to work on. Like I said, you're doing fabulous in mold. For the maps, you want to be in the top 3, which you are when we're looking under mold. But when we look under your other services, you are not in the top 3. So you definitely want to optimize your Google My Business page, because 30% of people go straight to the maps and don't go anywhere else. So if you're not there, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, in order to be in the top 3, the most important factor is going to be your citations, and that's going to be the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories. So you'll need to do that and have more of those than your top competitor. And when you follow all these tips I provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google for each of your services and all of your service areas, using that original content and those keywords supported by SEO. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. I would love to get your feedback on it, and if you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.